Hello, all, and welcome back once again to Simplified Parenting and with Emotionally Healthy Child show from Suhasini. It's Navaratri season here in India, and most of our homes are filled with lamps, prayers, music, and celebrations. Same like your Christmas season in other parts of the world. But let me ask you this. While we are decorating, fasting, and praying, how many of our kids are actually engaged? Many of them are more excited about Instagram reels, gaming streaks, or YouTube shorts than about sitting in the puja room or doing praying along with us. As parents, we sometimes wonder how do we raise kids who enjoy our traditions, stay rooted in values, and yet thrive in this fast-paced digital world? That's exactly what we're exploring today. How to raise value anchored kids in a digital world. The digital world is so powerful. It shapes how our kids see themselves, how they interact, and how even they feel about themselves and also about different festivals. One mom recently shared with me about her 14-year-old son who was very upset that he missed out on dancing during the Dandiya night. And mind you, he's from South India. And in South India, not many places have these Dandiya nights. But he was upset because he's seen pictures about Dandiya nights on Instagram shared by his own peers from northern part of India. Because he couldn't post those Dandiya dance photos, he didn't get more likes or he didn't get new followers during this season. So instead of enjoying the moment like how here in South India people celebrate Dasara or Navaratri, he is more worried that he's missing out on the Northern India part of the celebrations. What does that signify to us? He is more looking for online approval from his peers when compared to the offline approval by his own family members or by the external family around him. That's what exactly happens when our kids are more digitally driven than value anchored. So, here is some good news for you. When children are rooted in values, they can enjoy the digital world without being controlled by it. So, how do we give that value education to them? Being value anchored simply means that no matter what the digital storm that comes their way, in the form of peer pressure, comparison, FOMO, kids have values like respect, honesty, gratitude, courage to hold them steady. Just like an anchor that keeps a ship safe in the storm. Navratri in itself is a celebration of values. Each day of the festival honors a form of the goddess Durga for courage, Saraswati for wisdom, Lakshmi for abundance, and so on. Aren't just rituals, they are reminders of the very values we want our kids to carry. When children are value anchored, they just don't follow trends blindly. They ask themselves, is this right for me? Does this match who I want to be in future? Let me share a small incident here. Last year, during Navratri, I went to visit one of my friend's house, and there, that mom asked her daughter to join the aarti. The girl sighed and said, Mom, it's so boring. I would rather go to my cricket practice rather than do the aarti or sing bhajans in front of the kolu. Because here in South India, we do arrange the dolls in the form of kolu and do a lot of bhajans, sing a lot of songs and all the stuff, right? Instead of forcing her, the mom handed her the aarti thali and said, My dear, please lead us today and start performing the aarti. Hesitant at first, the daughter lit the lamp, rang the bell, and slowly started taking moving the plate around for Aarti. And the rest of us started singing the Aarti song. By the end, she was smiling and she also, in fact, joined us midway for the Aarti song. She was totally smiling and beaming. Later, she told to me that it actually felt really nice, Auntie. So, what does that signify? Sometimes our kids are not rejecting our traditions, they're just waiting for us to give them that ownership and that sense of belonging in the form of rituals. Just because our kid is saying no, and if we let our kid go, they are moving away from these values, isn't it? So, my dear friends, now let us talk about how we can help our children become value anchored in the digital world. Kids learn more from what we do than what we say. For example, instead of telling kids just sit for puja, let them see how you chose eco-friendly decorations or patiently involve the whole family, waiting for them to come and participate in the rituals. This silent action teaches respect for nature, togetherness, and for the family on the whole. Don't impose rules. Co-create them. One teen I know agreed to put his phone away for just 20 minutes during the Navratri Aarti time. At first, it felt forced, but after a few days, he told it actually felt peaceful, taking part in this aarti, daily aarti during this Navaratri along with the family. That's the power of involving kids within the safe boundaries. Stories always work with kids. When kids ask, why do we do dandiya or why do we do daily aarti? Tell them about the victory of good over evil. Tell them the science behind it. Then connect them to the goddess Durga. Just like how Durga defeated Mahishasura, you can defeat peer pressure when your friends push you to follow every trend and something like that. In fact, I'm doing a teen challenge or a small watch course on the WhatsApp to impart the science and the logic behind all these different rituals which we follow during Navratri and convert them as the most important life lessons which teens and preteens needed to face this highly competitive world which is changing continuously. So in case you want to join that course, please do join my free WhatsApp community for parenting. Give kids rituals that they can look forward. One family I know started a new Navaratri gratitude jar. Every day, each family member, including the kids, write one thing that they are grateful for during this Navaratri time. By the end, the jar was full. Everybody wanted to post about this gratitude jar online, but this time it's about offline gratitude, which they were not showing to others, but they were actually sharing it with their own family members. Instead of scolding kids when they avoid puja or when they don't partake in any of the functions, ask them the questions in a non-judgmental conversational tone, saying like, why do you think it's boring to you? How can we really make it more meaningful to you? Then they'll open up and then they'll actually give you more sessions to make these rituals more meaningful and more elaborate for themselves as far as for the entire family. And in fact, the entire family will start enjoying that sessions which the teens might even come up with. So, my dear friends, let's pause for a moment. On this Navratri, ask yourself what is one core value you want to imbibe in your child, which he or she can carry it into their adulthood. Courage, gratitude, devotion, resilience. What else? Ask yourself, how am I modeling that value today? Maybe it's the courage you face when the challenges calmly, or the gratitude when you say thank you even for the smallest acts to even the unknown strangers. Kids will not verbalize their feelings, but they definitely notice it. Parenting in digital world can really feel overwhelming. But remember this, my dear friends, the digital waves will always rise. If we give our kids a strong anchor in values, they'll never drift too far. So, from this Navratri onwards, let's make a promise to ourselves that let us not just pass on the rituals without any explanation. Let's pass on the values and the science and the more meaningful lessons to our kids. I will definitely love to hear from you. What is one Navratri ritual that you are using as an anchor in your kids' life so that you can teach more values this year? Share it with me and let's inspire each other. Thank you for joining me today on the Simplified Parenting with Emotionally Healthy Child. If you find this episode useful, please do subscribe and share it with another friend or parent who might need this encouragement during this festive season. Until next time, remember festivals are not just traditions, they are opportunities to raise value anchored kids for a brighter future. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.